Hi folks, how you all doing? Across the six here. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are in the world. Got to say that at the start of every video, don't I? It's like second nature now. I'll probably go to bed saying that. Wake up during the night and say, hi everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Across the Six here. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are in the world. Anyway, on with today's gameplay. I've got two for you. A blast from the past in the formidable E4, the American Tier 10 tank destroyer. The first one's on Severogorsk, and the second game, which is on Heilbronn. I won't tell you the ending of the second one, but it's definitely well worth a watch. What can I say? It didn't go the way I hoped it was going to go. That's all I'm saying about that. But you make your own mind up and you tell me what your thoughts and feelings are on the second game. But this game turned out to be a very good one on Severogorsk. And I'm really pleased that Wargaming have brought in the Vineyards map. That's quite a decent map. I like playing that one. And I also like how they're tweaking it a little bit. You know, now you know what your viewing range is and you can see it on the map when you're actually playing in battle. So that's an improvement. I'm still not condoning update 6.0, and I don't think I ever will. But it's interesting, isn't it? Because you know when you go into like the tech tree line, and you know you get the two tabs, don't you? You get one which says the tech tree on the left, and then the one on the right which says it's redacted. I wonder what they're going to be doing with that. I wonder what the plans are. I wonder whether it's going to be more modern tanks in battles. Who knows? And bear in mind they've pulled all of these maps out, so they may well be. That may be the thought process for Wargaming. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. He had a quick game, didn't he? Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Well, not really. It's part of the game, isn't it? So yeah, Severogorsk is always, in my humble opinion, has always been a pretty decent map to play anyway. And I always kind of, depend on what side you start on, I always kind of come down to about the K6 area and just try and get a few sniping shots in of them trying to push through the valley at G8 area. And that's usually worked pretty well for me in the past. But have you missed this map? I mean, look at it. It's great, isn't it? But this to all of you people that are new to the game, nice shot. Bye turret. I like that one. That was good. But the thing is with these new maps, not new maps, but with the maps that they've taken away, and I've said this in a previous video, I wish they'd just take, you know, 3 or 4 at a time and work on them, do what they need to do to them, and then put them back into rotation, and then take another 3 or 4 maps. And I don't think anybody'd have a problem with that, but at the moment it's quite monotonous. And the Vineyards map, the rotation of that, it doesn't come around very often, does it? And I don't like where they're putting some of the spawn points, especially on Arctic region. You know, the one where there's one on the north and there's one on the south, and it just doesn't feel right. Does that make sense? Do you feel the same or not, or is it just me being too particular? I guess I don't know. But so, are there more improvements coming to the game? I hope so. Is it going to be the best thing since sliced bread? We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Just watch this space, I guess. There's not a lot else you can do, I suppose. But certainly with the things that they are at the moment with this COVID, you know, hopefully things are starting to slowly improve. Can't come quick enough for me, if I'm being honest about it. I went and had my jab yesterday. I got my COVID jab yesterday, so I was feeling a bit sluggish today, a bit, you know, sort of yucky, and thinking, oh well, it's probably just down to the jab kind of deal. But yeah, so if you are going to be getting your jab, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I think it's going to be okay. Time will tell, I guess, for want of a better word. But hopefully we can get back to normal, because this is just getting ridiculous now, isn't it? This stupid bloody COVID. Everybody in lockdown. Can't do anything. Can't go anywhere. You can't go out for a meal. Everywhere's in lockdown. Businesses are going to the wall. People are losing their jobs. It's crazy, isn't it? It really is. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the good Lord willing, everything will be back to normal pretty soon with a bit of luck. It's not looking like I'm going to survive this, is it really? That's the downside to this tank. It does take quite a bit of time to load, especially when you know, it's one of these tanks that you got a shot like this, and I know I could kill this guy. I'm not going to take him out of the game, but look, I'm still waiting for this thing to load, and it's driving me insane. But it's one of them things, isn't it? You just got to keep playing away, just keep plugging away at it, and hopefully you get the shot like this. Yes. And then they got a shot in at me. But there you go. So anyway, on to the end plates. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of this game, but on to the end plates. It turned out that we actually didn't win this game, but managed to do over 5,000 damage, so not all bad, not too bad. You don't make a lot of credits in this tank anyway. At the best of times, tier 10. I don't think anybody really makes money in tier 10s that often, do they? Minus 4,000 credits, but as I say, not too bad. Anyway, on to Heilbronn. Now watch this one. This is when the shall we say, the game just doesn't go how you want it to go. You think it's just going to be another, just a run-of-the-mill game, get a few shots in, and that'll be the end of the match. But this turned out to be really interesting. So I don't want to give it away. So I'm trying to, I'm trying to explain it without giving too much away, because it turned out to be just one of them games that you just go, oh, here we go again. But just wait and see, and you'll see for yourself. Now again, Heilbronn, another good map, and I like the big wide open maps, not necessarily because I enjoy playing tank destroyers, because I obviously play a lot of lights and mediums, and I also play heavies as well. The only thing I don't really play that often, in all fairness, is artillery, the dreaded don't get me started on artillery either. I was in a game the other day, and I'm not kidding you, I am not kidding you, I don't know whether it was just a lucky shot or not, I have no idea, but the game just started literally, and I went about probably 100 yards. An artillery round came in and wiped me out one shot. But there you go. So as you can imagine, I wasn't overly enthusiastic about the artillery unit that they'd done. I mean, it was a good shot on his part, fair play to him or her, but I was seething a little bit, and there was a bit of steam coming from under my feet, and my head was going a bit cone shaped, getting ready to take off. But I mean, my own personal opinion on artillery is not favourable, shall we say, but I don't think there's many people that do enjoy getting hit by artillery. In my humble opinion, I just think it kind of ruins the game, and I wish they'd make it into a barrage system. I really do wish they'd make it into a barrage system. But, you know, hey ho, everybody likes to play what they like to play, and it's part of the game, so you just got to accept that there's not a lot you can do about it. So I'm kind of just setting myself up here, just to see if I can get anything coming down from the valley, on the 0 line. We've got a couple of tanks out there that are going to spot anything, so I'm not going to get a shot from there anyway. So I'm kind of just thinking to myself, well, you know, where am I best to go to? So, and I always think it's worthwhile just sitting and waiting for a few minutes, just to see how the game starts to develop, and to see where you're best served to go to on the map. And of course you've got this chap here who's decided to hit me in the side, so obviously I was in a position that he didn't like me being in, a general pattern, shall we say. So I don't quite understand what his problem was, but then his buddy, his friend, comes behind me and they try to push me off the hill. So as you can see, it doesn't really make a lot of sense when you've got two mediums that are sat up on a hill, basically just trying to be a pain in the arse and just ruin other people's games. And this is the problem with the game, when you get people like this that do this kind of thing. It's now effectively, for me, the game, I guess, is over. There's not a lot I'm going to be able to do with these two Muppets, shall we say. Muppets extraordinaire. Obviously they find it highly amusing that they're doing stuff like this, and think it's great that they can just ruin people's games. And that's the toxicity within the game, I guess, when you get idiots like that. They think it's highly amusing that they can just ruin somebody's game, but there you go. One of them things, nothing you can do about it. It's always going to happen. Wargaming don't generally tend to do much about it, and so you just got to keep playing the best as you can, and just try and ignore it as best as you can. And it's not always easy, because there are some, shall we say, complete tools that play this game, unfortunately. And it's just a shame that Wargaming don't decide to get rid of these people. Especially, you know, if you, I mean, now you can record games, can't you, obviously. And if you could send the recording into Wargaming, they could actually do something about it, you know, and sort these people out. But it's a free-to-play game, I guess, so, you know, hey-ho, what can you do? What can you do? Just got to let them get on with it. So I'm trying to just try and get a bit of damage. This is obviously a losing game. It's 7-3. So you're not going to achieve much in this game when it's like that. And this is the downside to the game, in my humble opinion, is the fact that, you know, I had a good 3, 4, 5 minutes there where perhaps I could have got myself into a better position, with a view of getting anything that's coming towards the flag. So, you know, it would have helped to try and bring the game back, perhaps. But unfortunately, because of the two Muppets, not able to do that. So now it's a losing game. So do they really give a monkeys? Probably not. But it's just a shame. It's just a shame that you get people like that that play this game. Wouldn't it be great if they could all just go off and play Minecraft or play with the Barbie dolls or something like that? That'd be good, wouldn't it? Not that I'm better and twisted at all. I'm not. It's just part and parcel of the game, isn't it? That you're going to get idiots that do start playing this game, I guess. And unfortunately, they get into your game from time to time and they ruin your game. But hey, never mind. Onwards and upwards. So yeah, we're just. I'm just trying my best here, just to try and do what I can, because I know it's a losing game and I know we're not going to get anywhere with it. Or is it? Or are we going to come back and are we going to win this game? And now that's the question. Bearing in mind, he had the two Muppets that were causing me no end of grief interfering with my game. But all is not lost, and this is a nice little trick, shall we say, or not trick, but a tip to say, just when it looks like it's all over, is it? And do you just walk away and give up and go into the next game? Or do you just kind of just try your hardest and try and do the best that you can and hopefully try and pull it back? Well, watch and wait and see. Because the two Muppets might have been able to ruin my game, but they can't ruin the game for the rest of the team, because while the time that they were spent messing around with causing me no end of hardship, that's gotta make it sound like I'm little old me, poor old me. It's not. It's just that they can't interfere with all of the team at the same time, and therefore the rest of the team that are managing to go on and play the game how they see fit and work as a team, capital T being the clue in that, they go on and whittle it down to 14-12, which is pretty good. So they've got one tank left, which is the SPG. So as you can imagine, they've pulled it back. So fair play to you lot. Well done. Excluding the two Muppets. Well done to the rest of the team. But anyway, guys, we go on to win this one, so I'm going to just quickly move on to the end plates and we'll call it there. So well done, team. Well done. Well deserved. But anyway, didn't do a lot of damage. Just over 1800. Blocked just over 3000. Minus 17,000 credits, but you can't win them all. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Till the next one, take care. Bye bye.